Let's stop and think, my people.
Africa is a land where history and tradition breathe in every corner, where rhythm and color flow through daily life, and where culture is not confined to books or museums but lives actively in the people. The continent is home to more than 1 billion people, spread across 54 countries, each with its unique traditions, languages, customs, and histories. Yet, what makes Africa extraordinary is the way these differences blend into a collective identity of resilience, creativity, and spirituality. To explore Africa's vibrant culture is to walk into a world of diversity where music, dance, food, clothing, storytelling, religion, and family life merge to form one of the richest heritages on earth. The heartbeat of Africa begins with music. From ancient times to the present day, music has been more than entertainment. It has been a language, a source of healing, and a method of communication. Drums, flutes, rattles, and stringed instruments like the kora are not only played for their melodies but for the messages they carry. In West Africa, the talking drum has the power to imitate the tones of human speech, sending coded messages from one village to another. The sound of the drum announces births, celebrates marriages, and mourns the dead. In East Africa, the rhythmic strumming of string instruments creates songs that tell the stories of clans and kingdoms. In Southern Africa, the harmonies of choirs rise powerfully during worship, carrying voices that seem to touch the sky. Across the continent, music remains a collective experience, uniting people in moments of joy and sorrow alike. Dance follows naturally from music, for the two are inseparable in African tradition. Dance is not performed for performance's sake but is tied to every aspect of life. There are dances of celebration at harvest, dances of initiation marking the passage from childhood to adulthood, dances of war to prepare warriors, and dances of worship to honor gods and ancestors. In West Africa, dancers move their feet quickly to the beats of the djem, their bodies telling stories of strength and resilience. In East Africa, the Maasai jump dances demonstrate not only agility but also courage, each leap symbolizing vitality. In Southern Africa, Zulu dancers stamp the ground forcefully in unity, representing solidarity and power. In North Africa, traditional folk dances combine elegance and color, with swirling skirts painting pictures in the air. To dance in Africa is to tell a story without words, to bind people together in shared expression, and to celebrate life itself. No exploration of Africa's culture is complete without mention of its clothing, for attire is more than fabric. It is identity. Across the continent, traditional wear reflects the values, status, and creativity of communities. In Nigeria, the bright patterns of Ankara fabrics bring out individuality, while the flowing agbada worn by men represents dignity. In Ghana, kente cloth, woven with bold and intricate designs, carries deep meanings, each color and pattern representing concepts like royalty, wealth, and harmony. In Ethiopia, white cotton dresses decorated with colorful borders are worn during festivals and religious events. In Southern Africa, beadwork is not merely for beauty. Each color combination has meaning, often expressing emotions or social status. North African attire includes flowing robes, turbans, and scarves suited for the desert environment, blending practicality with beauty. Clothing in Africa is never neutral. It speaks, announces, and defines. Food is another important pillar of heritage. Each region of Africa boasts flavors shaped by geography, trade, and tradition. In West Africa, jollof rice, spicy stews, and fried plantains form the core of communal feasts. In East Africa, injera, a sour flatbread, is eaten with lentils, meat, and vegetables, often served on a large shared plate that emphasizes togetherness. In North Africa, dishes like couscous, tagine, and falafel reflect centuries of cultural exchange across the Mediterranean and Arab world. Southern Africa brings barbecues known as braai, maize porridge and rich game meat stews. African food is not just nourishment, it is social glue. Meals are shared communally, often from a single bowl, symbolizing unity. Elders bless the food before it is eaten, teaching children that eating is both a physical and spiritual act. The spices, ingredients, and methods of preparation all carry history, reflecting trade routes, migrations, and adaptation to different environments. At the heart of African tradition lies storytelling. For centuries before written records were widespread, history, wisdom, and values were passed down through the spoken word. Storytelling is an art that combines music, gesture, and memory. The griots of West Africa are famous as keepers of oral history, singing genealogies and recounting heroic tales. Through proverbs and folk tales, African societies teach children the importance of honesty, courage, and humility. Tales of the trickster tortoise, the cunning hare, and the proud lion carry lessons hidden beneath humor and drama. A proverb like, "A child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth," speaks volumes about the role of community in nurturing individuals. Around firesides at night, families gather as elders tell stories that connect the living with their ancestors and prepare the young for the future. Storytelling is not simply about the past, it is the soul of African philosophy.
Thank you for watching Tales by Dan Sofia. Part 2 of this series is coming soon. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this. God bless you.